So this is record and play, this is stop, and this is track select. You have 2 tracks, so we've got track 1 here and track 2 there. The way you know which track you're on is 2 ways. We've got this is blinking away at us, so we know we're on track 1, and this is color coded. So red is track 1, and if I click this, it goes to blue, and now that one's blinking, and that we're on now on track 2. So we can switch between the 2 tracks. The one thing that a lot of people don't realize is you can actually select both tracks together without using anything like this. In fact, I'm going to move this out of the way for now, so we'll just concentrate on just the RC-500. I'm going to put down a track. I'm going to put down just a quick loop. So this microphone is actually connected to the looper, so I'm just going to stop the background music while I do this. Now to stop each track, what you have to do is press stop and then pick track select and then press stop again. And that's fine, that's what most people do, and they're pedal dancing like crazy, and then of course you go in, right, stop each track. What people don't realize is if you hold down track select, just by default, if you've got it selected as track select, it goes from red or blue, it goes to pink. Like a pinky purpley color, like that. And now what that does is it means you've selected both tracks at the same time. So if I hit play, it's going to play track 1, which was the drums, and track 2, which is the little sort of like vocals that I did. Here we go. And I can press stop. And they both stop together. So once I tap this, it's going to go back to the previous one. And you can see, just before I do that, you can see, obviously, this is purple. These 2 here are flashing together. Do you see that? So they're actually flashing together. So that means that both tracks are selected. If I just tap it again, it goes back to red. And see that way that flashed red then. I'll do that again. So if I hold that down, there you go, they both flash there, so then both being selected, and if I just give it one single tap, bang, then you're back on track 1. This is really handy, because what we can do is, if we're playing, let's just hold it down, we've got our tracks going, I'm going to stop it, and then I'm going to basically say start, and then I'm going to take it back to track 1 and take it out. So we're playing, and we're going. 1, 2, 3, 4. And now we can take track 1 out, and we can take track 2 out separately as well, and we can start them all separately as well, because we've got back to selecting a specific track. This is really handy, as I say, and you don't need any other additional pedals to say, oh, I want to stop both tracks together, or I want to start both tracks together. There is a dedicated stop-start on the RC-500 that you can change these pedals. And in fact, you can change these pedals to do anything you want to. So it depends on what you want to do, but you can actually change these how you like. You've got independent volume controls, of course, for each loop. So if we get both of them playing, I can just hold this down, and we can press play. So I can adjust the volume. And there's a nice little click. It kind of clicks into the middle. Let me just stop that there. There's a nice little click. It kind of clicks into the middle there. And that's meant to be basically where you'd normally sort of have it. Of course, you can push it further if you want to. But this is a really, really clever, nice, simple way where you can stop and start all tracks by holding this down for about 2 seconds. And if you get your timing right, you can hold this down maybe whilst you're playing the chorus. And then, of course, you can stop and start however you want. Nice little way of doing that, of course.